This is a warning to police officers all over the nation. You guys have been officially greenlit. So, guys, first of all, let me start off by telling or explaining what greenlit or green-lighted or green light means. So, green light in the world of gangs means given the go-ahead to do something. So, this Venezuela gang called Tren de Aragua, if I said that right, they were given the green light by their head organizers to shoot and or assault cops, seemingly in Colorado, but the warning is going out nationwide. So there was a warning, I think, that came out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, that made its way to Denver, Colorado, and now the alarm, if you will, is going out nationwide for all cops to be aware of this gang and their nonsense. Now, this Venezuela gang has been in the United States for a couple of years, but the Border Patrol was put on notice about them a year ago after they caught 70 of their members. Now, there's over 1,000 of them here in the United States. I think there's way more than that, but they said it's over 1,000. I think it's more like 2,000-3,000 members, but whatever. So when the Border Patrol started catching them, started noticing them rather, they noticed that a lot of the kids that are coming through are harder to catch because they're not getting any gang tags on them. So, of course, these illegal immigrants are sneaking in with the other illegal immigrants, and they're starting their gangs in cities like New York that are easier to start a criminal enterprise. Because if you take that shit out west somewhere in some small town, they're going to have you hanging by your nutsack. But here, in cities like New York, Detroit, Chicago, they're going after it. But they're also starting gang organizations in Florida as well. So they're popping up all over. Somebody told me they were also in Texas. I don't know what city, but they were in Texas as well. So it doesn't matter where you are as a cop, you need to have your head on the swivel. Because, guys, if they are already, like the kid that shot at the 2 cops in Queens last month, June, he sat there and he shot at 2 cops. And then he followed it up by saying after he got caught and investigators started wanting to know more about him and his organization, he says that that's a common occurrence, that they do that a lot in Venezuela. Well, fucko, you're not in Venezuela, you're in America now. So things are a little different. But being that the head organizers of Tren de Aragua gave them the green light to start attacking and shooting cops, this is bad. Because, again, cities like New York, they're sort of handcuffed in a way. So this is bad on all levels. Like, so, again, now they are brazen enough to give the green light to shoot at cops. What does that mean for the everyday citizen as well? What does that mean for the EMT, firefighters, and in some cases correction officers working with police outside at an emergency, and these guys decide to, fuck it, let's take them all out while we can. A move like that, guys, is a power move. That is a look at me, look at my gang, look at my crew move, and that's bad. Now, granted, MS-13 has been a lot less quieter in regards to trying to take out cops. I mean, MS-13 has been on some bullshit on Long Island, and that's attacking citizens and kids and shit. But TDA, Tren de Aragua, if I'm saying that right again, it's called TDA for short, they're going after cops. Now, if they take it to the next level, this is where the gloves come off, and cops need to stop being cops and start going to where these guys hang out and start hammering the shit out of them. If they start going after police family members, it's all bets are off. There shouldn't be no, well, let's put cuffs on them and see what the law says. Fuck the law. Throw it right out of the window. If they go that far. But right now, they're just attacking police. They're not that they are. They were given the green light. They were given the God bless, if you will, to go ahead and do it. Now, this gang, TDA, they are being investigated federally now for over 100 crimes, which, again, 100, I'm like, they're all over the nation. There's got to be tens of thousands of crimes they're breaking. But here in New York, they got some racket going on right now. So here in New York, they have an actual moped thief gang where they ride mopeds and they steal from people. They take purses from women or phones out of your hand if you're close enough, or you're in a path or standing in their path. They'll pass by, take the phone out of your hand, take a purse from a woman. Sometimes they'll stop, beat a person up, take something, jump on a bike and go. They are definitely part of a theft ring where they go into stores and they're stealing shit. They're part of human trafficking as well. That's nationwide, not just New York. They're also part of a gun smuggling ring, which there was a gun smuggling ring busted a few months ago. I think it was in Queens as well. But they have a gun smuggling ring running nationwide. In fact, they have a smuggler's ring going from Florida to New York or New York back to Florida kind of deal. So again, this gang, guys, is established, and they established themselves really, really fast. MS-13 took a little while to establish themselves. This gang, TDA, is establishing themselves super fast, and that is super bad. And the fact that they're making a call against police officers is even worse. That means they're growing balls beyond your belief, and they're definitely going to try some shit in the near future, or at the very least, if you try to arrest one of them, they're going to go on the attack. So for police officers around the nation, keep your head on the swivel. Do not have your head buried in your phone, especially if you're outside of the RP or the patrol car. Just make sure that you know what your surrounding is and you have eyes on everyone. Don't for a second get lost in your phone, which I do see a lot of police officers do nationwide. Not just here in New York, but any major city I've gone to, I see them all doing this bullshit when they're supposed to be watching what's going on. Now that you actually have a green light on your life and a threat on your life, you should be more aware of your surroundings, and you should be able to rock and roll if it comes down to it. Anyway, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.